kidding around, and you know, always like that. If you were down, she always, you know, picked you up. But otherwise, that's all I remember. That is terrible. It really is.
Well, I was going to ask you how you two got to be such good friends, because, you know, you
Well, I don't know. We used
Did
to
you
ride the
work for Miss-
streetcars together.
Well, but when you were in Mahoning School, did you work for Miss Truby?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
She was one of our dear friends and
Yeah.
teachers.
What
and
did you do
everything,
for her?
Well, she used to be the librarian then.
Yeah.
And we used to, you know, help her with all the books and
Oh.
stuff like that. We used to go to, when she passed away, I felt so bad.
Oh, how long ago did she die?
It's been a few years now, yeah. But she always used to send me a Christmas card and everything. But that's about it. Like I said, I don't, some of those teachers, I don't even think they're living anymore.
No. Did you ever think about how you'd end up, you know, like, how,
We never thought of it.
you knew you'd
Yeah,
get
we
married
never
and...
thought. Well,
Yeah.
that in our day, that was the thing. See, today the kids don't have to get married. If they have a profession, they don't have to get married. But in our day, that was the thing. We had to get married, have kids, and that was it, you know.
Yeah, but look at you, how you've wound up with your talent and your family.
Well, I always I raised my
Who was the
husband.
musician in your family?
I used to play piano, and
I
I used to
didn't
play
remember that.
violin. I
Is
used to
that
play
right?
Violin.
Were you in the school plays?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I was in most of. I was in the choir up at school. See, Evelyn was always in the band and stuff,
Yeah,
you know. So
yeah.
that's how, you know, we got. But then we, like I said, she lived down here. Don't forget. So
Right.
we used to ride the streetcar in those days. But that was it.
I'm going to ask you one other question. Your mother had a store.
Dry goods store.
And how about the clothes that you used to wear? You know, our aunt had a store, and
Yeah,
your
well,
mother
they
had
used
a
to-
store.
They had they used to get the clothes up there, and then they'd go down the street and get the shoes. See, that was the thing. But I always my mother used to tell me at the beginning of school, the parents would go in, and you know, they'd go, the kids are going to start school, and we don't have too much money now, so do you think that maybe, you know, we could get some clothes for them? My mother would say, sure, you know. And so she used to give them the clothes. And my brother was telling me one time about the jeans. You know, they call them jeans. In those days, they were overalls. $1.98. $1.98. They used to have another $50, $60
That's right.
for jeans. That was
And how about the first day of school then? Everybody had to be dressed up.
Everybody had to be dressed, so that my mother would say, yeah, sure. She said, bring them in. And, you know, of course, a lot of people didn't pay, but then that was depression then and
Yeah.
everything, you know, and they used to depend on them. See, that's what's nice about a little store.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's friendly with everybody. Everybody knows everybody
Yeah.
else. In a big store, they could care less, you know. So,
Are you still in music? Do you still do music?
you know, my kids do now when they come.
Yeah.
My son plays drums.
Ah.
And my Aunt Marie and Roseanne used to play the organ at church. Roseanne still plays the organ at church.
Ah.
But that's all. But I asked my husband, I said, they took after me. I said, not you. She taught me for the longest time. Then as I got older, the kids used to razz me, and they used to say it was a squeak box. You know?
Yeah.
So I said, I'm not playing this thing anymore. That's
Yeah.
it. But it was, I mean, I'll tell you, those were the nicest days. You know, these kids talk about not wanting to go to school or anything. I always tell my granddaughter, she's in second grade, I says, you know, those are the best days of your life. They really are, because you don't understand it. You have no worries, you have no troubles, no nothing. But after you're married, everything has changed. It's different. It really is. Oh, okay. Happy birthday, Evelyn. How old is she going to be?
65.
See,
How old are you going to
I
be?
was 65 in October.
Oh, well, then you
See, so I'm a little bit older.
have any words of wisdom for her?
You kidding? She's got more wisdom than I do, I'll tell you. So I hope. And never, I mean, always a smile on her face all the time.
And how about those pieces she used to play in Mahoning School as you marched out?
Oh yeah, the marching songs she had to play. That's right. We had to march after there was a fire drill. We had to hurry up.
Oh, she played for the fire drill too.
Oh, God. They played for everything so that they could get out.
Oh my God.
No, I don't think it's gonna.
It's not going to work.
Wait a minute, here it comes.